Hello, 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 and happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Wow, new day,
New day.
new holiday.
Hey, if you get to the day before Thanksgiving and you're not feeling some kind of stress, you're just not paying attention.
That's true.
I
Stress. What's
know,
stress?
hey, we went into Sam's Club tonight and that
Oh
place
wow.
was jamming. I'm glad tomorrow we don't have to go into any
Well, the
stores.
funny part about parking there so crowded.
Whew.
You parked in the parking lot. I went to Lowe's and I got to Lowe's before you got into Sam's.
It was crazy. It was crazy for sure. But, anyways, we want to share with you some very special ideas, information, and tools that can help you to beat stress during this holiday season. And we even got some freebies to hand out here at the end. So, hang with us so you can find out about these freebies.
Yes.
So let's begin. I'm going to pop up a page here to show folks because this is a gentleman that we want to share a little bit of information about. If you've not ever heard of Dr. Joel Wallach, we want you to go check him out because, first of all, he has a documentary made about his life. It's just at joelwallachdocumentary.com. But this gentleman is what I would call the father of mineral knowledge.
Oh, definitely,
I
definitely.
think that's a reasonable name for him. His work is in the Smithsonian Institution. And we often like to start by telling stories about people about why did this man become the man about the minerals. And Don will tell you part of the story, but the part that really intrigued me when I heard was this gentleman, when he was very young, he was only
Hmm.
like 8 or 9 years old. His parents had him all packed up and ready to go off to an institution because his behavior was so bad. They were really afraid that he might become violent. And seriously, he was days away from heading off to an institution where he probably would spend a good amount of his life. And he looked at his mother one morning and said, we got these alfalfa pellets in the barn and we give these to the animals. Why?
That's a good question.
It is a good question. More people should be asking questions
That's
like
right.
that.
Yes.
And so, anyway, she told him it was because it was cheaper and easier to keep the animals healthy by giving them those pellets that were loaded with minerals than to try to heal the animals after they've gotten sick. Isn't that an amazing concept? Holy mackerel.
Pretty smart, if you ask me.
It is. It is. But if people are smart enough to do that for animals,
Why?
why not us,
Mm.
right? And that was exactly what Joel Wallach asked himself. And so the next morning, he goes out to the barn, fills up a bowl with alfalfa pellets, pours milk on it, and starts eating it. And miraculously, within a couple of days, his whole personality had changed. He was no longer stressing out the family and making
Mhm.
them wonder what he was going to do next. So that's his why. That's the beginning of this man's story. And I'm going to let Don tell you a little bit more of this guy's story. What kind of training did he get?
Oh, he's got several different degrees.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, he started out as got his first degree in agriculture,
Mm-hmm.
and then he went on and moved on to well, let's say
Veterinarian.
veterinarian. That's right, because he was found out that animals have the same kind of disease as humans. Isn't that something? Isn't that amazing?
It is
It's
amazing.
unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went on to become a doctor. But what kind of doctor?
A naturopathic doctor.
Ooh, what's the
So,
difference between them and an MD?
ooh, well, our wonderful MDs out here have been trained heavily in disease management
Yes.
and how to work with our pharmaceutical companies and how to perform surgery. Naturopaths happen to take more of a holistic approach. They believe that the intelligence that made the body
Yep.
knows how to
Heal
heal
the
the
body.
body. So, and how did he pull his proof on exactly what goes on with people and animals and minerals?
He did a lot of research, and also, if you heard the show, was Animal Kingdom,
Mutual of
Mutual Hall,
Omaha's
Animal Kingdom,
Wild Kingdom.
Wild Kingdom,
Wild Kingdom.
and he was a veterinarian in the background,
He was.
and it's unbelievable. This gentleman's in his 80s,
He is.
and he's got greatest hearing, know of anybody.
He does.
How did he develop that? When he was on site there in Africa
Doing rhinoceros studies.
when you're in Africa in the bush, you have to keep one ear around you listening for wild animals.
That is it.
So you don't become food.
That's right. You don't want to become somebody's dinner. That's a fact.
Yes.
And he started with animals in terms of
Yep.
doing autopsies,
Yes,
but
he did.
now he's done more than 20,000 on both animals and people.
Yep.
And he has proven those nutritional deficiencies over and over again.
He's proved it so much that he's got a book that's pretty thick, and it's about all this nutrition and animals and humans. And it's where is it? It's Smithsonian Institute.
It is. It
Yes.
absolutely is. And here's
Yeah.
the more truth that most
Well,
people
a lot
don't
of-
know.
A lot of people think, well, I eat organic. Well, guess what? Even organic foods do not have all the minerals the body needs.
In fact, it don't have many minerals these days.
It doesn't have near enough, that's for sure. I mean, I like apples. I like bananas. I mean, I'm usually eating those every day,
Mm-hmm.
but still, I don't get all the nutrition I need that way. Nobody does.
Nobody does. And it's interesting because most people have never heard this before either. But produce, our fruits, our vegetables, they can manufacture their own vitamins. Can they manufacture
No,
minerals?
they cannot.
Mm-mm.
What was it, 60, 70 years ago when we used to have wood stoves?
Mm-hmm.
And what we do with the ash from the wood stove? We went and put it on the garden.
That's
Why
right.
did we put that on the garden? Because the minerals in there.
That's it.
That's how the soil got minerals.
That is it.
And so today, most of the large farming, and I've done some stuff in the past myself, knowing that when you go down and get that fertilizer, what you want to call it, and you put it on there, it has only 3 or 4 minerals in it.
And how many do we need?
We need about 60 or 70 minerals every day in the right proportion.
That is a fact. So,
Guess
and
who?
your story.
Well, I had a lot of problems in one of my hips, and my knees were sore. So, being a veteran, went to the VA, and they tried their best what they were taught. Basically, I used to get injections in my knees, and got once, twice in my hip, and it just didn't help but for a short time. I mean, I was in pain. This is me over here using a walker. And if you see someone using a walker, that is something hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is unbelievable how hard it is to go with a walker.
Yeah.
If you ever try going up and down steps with a walker, it's not easy.
Mm-mm.
And then all of a sudden I got introduced to some great minerals, great products. And this is me on the other side holding my minerals. Don't try to take my minerals.
Heck no. And how far do you typically walk these days?
Usually anywhere up to 5 miles, sometimes a little more.
Gotcha.
Sometimes only 3 miles, 4 or 5, sometimes 5.5, 6. But I can go further than that, but time consuming.
Mm-hmm. And no more injections, no more replacements.
Did have my left hip replaced, and I want you to know they did a good job replacing it, but it didn't cure the problem. In fact, I believe I was in more pain after the surgery.
It made everything else all out of balance.
Yes, it did.
Yep, absolutely. So, it's a fact that you can reverse symptoms. I mean, and we're talking about sometimes those symptoms may be things related to emotions, related to brain health.
Hmm.
There's a lot of talk out here these days about if you're having, brain fog, emotional challenges, sometimes the problem is even in your gut. And if you're not getting the right kinds of minerals and they're not being absorbed, then you can have some real serious challenges as a result of it all.
Yes, you have to be able to absorb it. I mean, if it's passed through, it's not good.
That's true. I mean, we have to be able to absorb, and that's another important point about these minerals is plant-based minerals are incredibly important, are they not?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Because when plants, and that's what's missing right now is because there's no minerals in the soil, the plants are not absorbing it through their roots, and it's the plants that have absorbed those minerals into themselves and pre-digested the
Hmm.
minerals. That is when they become the easiest for us to absorb and for our body to be able to use them, because our body can heal a lot of stuff if you give it the right
Right.
tools.
And there's a lot of different types of nutrition out there. You can go to Walmart and buy some, but it's synthetic.
Mm,
It's not the real. And believe it or not, it'll go through you faster than lightning.
this is
Um,
true.
and actually, you do not get really anything out of those vitamins. And most of them don't have minerals. They may have a few, but that's not enough for your body.
That is
So
true.
I've actually tried other nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
different companies
Mm-hmm.
after start the longevity, and didn't take me long to go back to Dr. Wallach's longevity nutrition.
Absolutely.
And
And we've made the commitment to invest in that so that you can continue to live a healthy life, a pain-free life. I mean, that is so important. But we also know there's nothing in your medical insurance plan that'll cover that, is there?
no, it's true. That's a shame. I can go into that, but I'm not going to.
This is true. This
but
is true. But we recognize the challenge. And this is a challenge with everything, almost everything. We've had some folks who've been part of the Beat Holiday Stress that have given you some very nice exercises and stuff you can do.
outstanding.
Absolutely. But there are different kinds of products that sometimes you want to be able to get, but if they're not covered by your insurance, how in the world do you do that? Got any ideas?
Uh, well, we can actually show you how to take care of that problem because we were shown by our mentor.
It's true. And there's really a couple of different ways to be able to go about doing this because, one of the truths of anything, if you get excited about a product or a set of products and you really want to do something with them, you can always get involved in selling products even before you buy your own.
That's right.
That's what we ended up doing. Was our mentor Fred Van Loo came to Raleigh from Dallas, and he helped us to make a bunch of product sales before an order ever got placed for us. And honestly, it was amazing. He was able to cover the cost of all of those products right up front. That's a big piece.
Well, you got to remember, I was in bad shape, real bad shape,
Yeah,
and I
absolutely.
needed a lot of different products.
Absolutely. It was
And
not cheap. It was quite a few $100s worth of
yes,
products.
but what happened within a month?
You were doing so much better. It was crazy. Nobody could have ever convinced me that in a month you'd be up and moving like you
you
were.
mean you mean going for a walker, maybe even heading for a wheelchair to out running again?
Yes, that was crazy. I mean, it was that fast. And Dr. Wallach says that. He always says, give me 90 days and you will see what minerals can do for you. Now, and then he'll usually kind of say in a lower voice, you'll probably notice something in 2 to 4 weeks, but give me 90 days
That's
just in
right.
case you're a tough case.
Oh, it's like this. If something's going to work for you, usually within 90 days, it'll work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Most people feel the effects, like you said, within a month.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
I definitely was up and moving. Unbelievable.
It was. And you're still moving. And
Yes.
that's what the beauty is, you
Yes.
know. So, but I want you to also know, because we're kind of gonna put a little bit of a twist in here tonight too, because there is something that is going on right now that is 100% free for people to be involved in. And we want to tell you just a little bit about this because here we are going into the heavy duty side of the holiday buying season. What if you could make some really easy, cool cash that you could then turn around and invest in something related to all of this? And starting a business, maybe that's a little heavy sounding to some of you, but here's the truth. Anytime that you can share something with somebody else and get paid to do it, that's business activity. You've had some pretty good business activity in the past, haven't you?
Sure have.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's nice about this business is you can help other people in
Mm-hmm.
this business. And
Absolutely.
I always look at it this way: if I can help more people to get what they want, I don't have to worry about myself.
That's a fact.
I want to put everybody else ahead of me,
There
before
you
me.
go. There you go. So here's the thing. And actually, I didn't get a chance to update this slide today, but actually right now, who in the world doesn't want $40? Not 30, but
Yeah, it's only
$40
$40.
worth of free stuff.
Oh, sounds like a deal to me.
Now, we took advantage of this earlier this year. Remember when we ended up we had a leaky bathroom faucet
Hmm.
and we were afraid of what it was going to cost us to replace the darn thing. And we used this tool to go online and be able to purchase a new bathroom faucet for the RV. And it cost us, it was right around $40, but we immediately got $30 back. So it only cost us $10 for a
That's right.
faucet. That's amazing. We had another friend who saw a pair of Skechers shoes in the mall that he really liked, but they were like $70. And he's like, I'm not paying $70 for these shoes. And he's like, you got away through all this crazy stuff you're using that I could get them cheaper. I said, well, let's find out. So we went through this particular app. We found Skechers. And we found out that if he signed up for their newsletter, he could get immediately 25% off on any shoes that were on the website. Plus, he was going to get cash back. I believe it was 10%. Plus, he was going to be able to get this $30 rebate because what he was buying was more than $30. When all was said and done, he only paid $24 for those shoes.
So he got a pair of $70 shoes for
$24, and he even got free shipping.
and that's not good. And the shoes were worth way more than $24. They were good shoes.
They were, and like I said, he saw them in the mall for 70. So and some of these tools you can even get free gift cards for Walmart, Sam's Club, Target, just for taking pictures of receipts. But this $40 deal, I want you to hear this, because not only can you sign up for free, be able to make an online purchase of at least $30 and get $30 back. If you share this same app with other people, you're going to get $40 every time they spend their $40. Does that sound like something that could add up kind of quick?
Yes, I could. Just think if you got 5 people in 1 week.
$200.
That's right.
Just by sharing an app. Isn't that crazy?
And a lot of people, everybody knows a couple hundred people.
It is a fact. It is a fact. And like I said, right now, lots of people are buying online. You can buy almost any of the retailers you can think of. You can buy online and be able to get cash back. Right now, with the holidays in full force, a lot of these places are giving 10%, 20% cash back, plus being able to get the $40 back when you spend $40, plus anyone you share with that decides they want to spend $40 for free, spend 40, get 40, you're going to get 40 as well. So I just want you to hear this because we're going to give you a link that you can use to be able to sign up to do this. And, how many people can you think of that you could bless them with $40 worth of free stuff and get $40 for yourself as well? Do you think you might be able to figure out a way to be able to invest in some of these beat the stress things?
Definitely, definitely got to do it.
Gotta
I
do
mean,
it.
you're out, you'll be helping people.
That is a fact. That is a fact. So, great health is a choice. It's not determined by your genetics.
No.
That's part of Dr. Wallach's research. Anyone can start a business, especially if it's as simple as sharing apps with people. Your past does not
Nope.
matter. Dawn's here to be a mentor for you. I'm here to help out. It's the best way to learn. And you could actually be a business owner 5 minutes from now. Isn't that crazy?
Just think, give us a chance to help you. I will really be happy to help you.
Absolutely. And I'm going to show you right here. Boom. This at the bottom of the screen, you can see this link, and it's actually in the write up with the video. So this link is embedded already right there with the write up with our video. We'll probably post it under the video as well. And, if you just use that link and sign up for free, you're going to be able to spend $40 and get $40 back. Even if it's just, and a lot of people I know have been doing this because a lot of people have determined that they like doing their grocery shopping online with Walmart and then just go pick it up. You can do that. Get $40 worth of free groceries from Walmart.
That sounds like a deal to me.
It's a deal. And as soon as you share with somebody else and tell them to do the same thing, you get another $40. It's the easiest $40 you'll ever make in your life. I promise you, just for sharing an app. Because this app, you can actually access it online on a laptop, or you can do it through an app. So look for the link that's above, and it probably will be below this video as well. And use that and go claim your $40 worth of free stuff. If you found two $20 bills on the sidewalk, would you not pick them up?
Before I get them, you better.
That's right. So,
$40 is $40. I don't care.
That is it. That is it. So that is a huge freebie right there just for listening in on this broadcast. Even with the replay. Now, the $40 expires on December 8th. So you have to be signed up by December 8th to be able to get $40. I expect after the 8th, it'll probably drop back to $30 again. But hey, $30 of free money is not such a bad deal either. So go find some people and then go back and look at these replays and decide, is there somewhere you want to invest some money that's going to be able to help you feel better than you've felt in a long time so that you can enjoy the holidays the way you deserve to.
Well, here's another thing. If they really are still a little confused about any of the thing we've been talking about, just get in touch with us. We're here. We're here to help you.
Absolutely.
We are trying to help as many people as we can.
Absolutely. And you can find us both on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. We're not that hard to find out here. Just send us a direct message or put a link or put a comment under this video.
Yes.
If you put comments, we're going back and looking at these videos to see who's commenting on them. So put a comment under this video, like it, share it with other people, and let's get more people to a place where they're able to beat the stress. It's absolutely what they should do. And here's one other gift that we're going to offer to everybody as well.
All right.
And this is a gift that normally is a $97 gift, folks. This is an incredible piece of technology. And yes, if you look at this photo, you'll see that it's something you do on your cell phone. On your cell phone, we can get you access to a free app. We can send you a link to use in that app. You can do a 30-second face scan using your very own cell phone, and it's going to tell you exactly what kind of nutrition that would be helpful to boost your body. It tells you a lot about emotional health.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you about essential oils that would be helpful to help calm your emotions. So, all of this is in what's called the ZytoLink app. And again, we pay for the software to be able to share it with you. And we'll even do an assessment after you do your scan. We'll sit with you and look at the results of your scan and help interpret them for you, because it's a lot of information. But we can kind of pare it down and show you, okay, here's the pieces that you want to pay the most attention to, because that's where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck. So get a load of that. We even, with this technology, one of the things a lot of people say is, well, I've been taking this nutrition, but I don't really feel all that different. I don't know if it's doing anything for me. Well, this software allows us to do a before and an after, and you can see for yourself what's going on, what's changing, what's improving in your body. So $97 value, we're offering it up to you for free. Just need to let us know. And this is another link that you'll find above and below these videos, because this link is where you can actually schedule an appointment to do the scan. So basically what we do is we get on this platform, Meeting or Zoom, whatever you prefer, and I send you the link right there. I give you the instructions. You do the face scan right there while we're on Zoom, and the report downloads immediately to both your phone and my phone. So I can go through and help you understand what it's saying. So make an appointment. WeCare.groovepages.com/scan. And we will go through doing all that.
This is hard. Really hard.
Really
30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the scan. Unbelievable information.
It will tell you
a lot of information.
200 different pieces of information about what's going on in your body. It's actually called transdermal optical imaging.
I'm glad you can say that.
Which means that it's just scanning your face and picking up the blood flow underneath the skin to be able to tell you all these things that are going on with you. It's been very accurate with folks that we have talked to. So there you go, folks. We're offering you all kinds of things, from calming cool cash to a free facial scan that can help you to get a better handle on what would most help you to feel better fast.
And we're also helping them if they want to start a small business part-time.
Yep. Even if it, and it doesn't, you don't have to go out and do anything crazy. Basically, you accept that link, you sign up on that link, and you get ready to share your link with other people. That's how simple it is. We share text messages and emails every day. We share stuff on social media every day. Start sharing something that's going to make you $40. It'll make you feel good.
A lot of things in there about making you feel good.
That's it. That's it. Well, we've probably carried on for about long enough, dear. You got any final thoughts?
Well, if you have any questions, just ask.
Reach out to us.
I always say there's no stupid question.
No, none.
Except the one that's not asked.
Ooh, well, there's a good point. I could agree with that. Super duper. Well, folks, we'll wish you all a happy Thanksgiving for sure. We're getting ready to hit the road, so we're probably not going to be out here Sunday night like we usually are, because we're going to be getting ready to head south. It's Florida time.
That's right. Getting cold.
Getting cold.
Wind's blowing.
Yep, we're ready to go. Okay. So the next time we live stream, we will likely be doing that from Florida, and we wish you a very happy holiday season. If there's anything we can do to help you find joy in this season, please let us know.
Yes, please.
Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you again real soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.